My name is Mason Atkinson. I'm in the welding program at Carver. I was actually using my grandpa's old welder when the first one I ever used was his old welder. It was the first one I ever struck an arc on. I guess the more critiqued fundamentals of welding, anybody can weld, but it takes someone special to be a welder. You have to know it's just more than striking an arc. There's a lot of like the fabrication behind it, the prep, everything, knowing your machines, knowing how they work. It just takes, you have to have a facility like this to be able to learn that. And I built that whole thing from, it was like 1 inch or ½ inch angle iron, and we built the whole thing. Took me I think 2.5, 3 weeks I believe to build it. And that was one of the first things I was like, that was cool. Like that worked out how it should have worked out. So that was.
He would always talk so much about it, like how cool it was and how good he was doing. So it kind of just inspired me to do it. So I just wanted to give it a shot. I guess when I first started welding, it was very difficult for me, but Griggsy was such a great teacher. It kind of just helped me through things. And so I'm thriving now, slowly getting better.
I'll be honest with you, I've been very nervous because I never really knew what welding was. And then I really had the class and had lessons about it, the science and the theory behind it, and I was very interested. It like grabbed my attention, so I had to stay in here just because of the theory. Oh, my 18 multi-pass.
What's that?
It's like, so you're working on a T that looks like this, basically, and you're welding in between the joints, and you're welding 6 different passes each time that you're welding.
We try to teach the kids, get them used to just using torches, plasma torches, carbon arc cutting, entry-level foundation of just how we run beads and things like that. We mainly are like an exploratory thing to really see if they like welding. If they like it, then we encourage kids to either go to college, go to an actual Hobart welding school or a Tulsa welding school, finish their education before they try to enter the workforce. I wish we had more booths. I mean, we're limited. We have 15 welding booths, and technically I got to take one of them down, so we only have 14 welding booths. And I really wish we were just a functioning welding shop, teaching the next generation welding. And the only thing to me that I would like to have is more welding booths, so therefore I can teach more kids how to weld. 40 to 50 applicants a year. And we have to weed them through because we can only take, we take 18, and that's all we can take. And we have to deny so many. And what bothers me the most is I could be passing up, the students' education because I just don't have room with your help. We have the building, we have the facility. I think we have a good bunch of teachers here who are willing to go the extra mile and do the things of what the kids really, truly need.